Hey everybody, welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within. So this video is being created in my new office, but it's not. This is quite a while before I've gotten all of my soundproofing in check, so things are a little bit noisy with the road outside, and you might find a bit of echo. Apologies for that, but we have a genetics lab coming up in 5 days. We have a counselor vault coming up in 8, which is really good because we'll need all of the money from that, all of that lovely money. We're a little decent on male delirium, honestly, is probably the lowest thing we have, but I think more or less everyone, yeah, pretty much everyone's fine. We've got these guys, not a single support, I don't believe it, but let's just get him in there. Yep, and that's everybody, and there's Adams. So I still need a support. I still have 0 supports. The closest thing I have to a support is 2 Goliaths, which, you know, not exactly something much to sniff at, but I could do with more. Actually, in the foundry, what is it for Shiv Plasma? More Illyrium, more weapon fragments, and more money, obviously. Eek. But once we get that, we have some pretty awesome dudes. Anyways, let's scan. If I'm lucky, fingers crossed here, nothing pops up in the next 5 days.
We've got a large contact and it's coming in fast. We're going to have a difficult time keeping up with this one.
Oh joy. And it's in Nigeria, which means it's way away from our stuff. So all we've got is 1 Raven. Oh, this could go badly. Off you go. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you. A large UFO.
Engaging bogey.
Well, I'm going to have to have my finger over the bolt for this. Oh! Oh, that's an abductor class. Ooh. One more hit, you have to go.
We're getting eaten up here. We lost the bubble.
Oh well. Contact loss in 1.9 seconds. So, alas,
Contact detected.
nothing left for that. Can't do anything for it. Gonna have to continue scanning. That's the first UFO I've let go in a while. What? Oh, that's gotta be... Yep. God damn you, Exalt. And you're doing this at the end of the month, too. I can't do anything about that. Ugh. Covert up. Diaz. Can I give you anything? No, I apparently have, like, still nothing that I can give you. I could have sworn I had a plasma pistol, but apparently not. Ugh. Anyways. Send operative on mission, then.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt.
I can't believe that. They're giving me a propaganda mission like that, and right at the end of the month. We have enough intel to accuse a country of harboring the Exalt base. Yeah, more than I could tell where they were.
If the aliens succeed in their efforts.
I don't have to. It's coming out in a couple of weeks. Which is kind of why I'm doing this, is to make sure I actually have a little bit more. Request from South Africa for ghost grenades. That's a lot of money for ghost grenades, but alas, I don't have any. Well, let's scan. Ooh. Oh, that looks... Interesting. It looks interesting. Very nice. Thank you, gents. So if we go to... Is it Augment or is it under the research?
Commander, the
Gene
genetics lab is now prepped and fully staffed. We can begin genetic modification of our soldiers on your order.
Great.
This facility will be the nerve center of our genetic modification program. Our soldiers will receive entirely new capabilities, making them more effective on the battlefields than ever before. As we improve our understanding of alien genetics, the range of available modifications will expand.
Good to know, although I've unlocked apparently all but one of them. So let's see, what can we give you? Depth Perception, Height Advantage confers an additional +5 aim, +5 critical. Adrenal Neurosympathy overloads the soldier's adrenal glands. When a kill is confirmed, the soldier emits pheromones that grant offensive benefits to all nearby squad mates. That's not really too useful for Hex, because they're usually quite far away. Also, is that... I could swear that was the kidneys that we were looking at right there. Yeah. Bioelectric skin. Non-alerting enemies is immune to strangulation. Oh, revealing but not alerting enemies. Oh. Ooh, that could be useful for our assaults. Ooh. Insufficient resources. We need more money to get mimetic skin. Ah, but that's the big one. Basically, that gives Hex a cloaking field. And then the other one that I think we can give you is either muscle fiber density or adaptive bone marrow. Wound recovery time reduced by 66%. I would go with the muscle fiber density, but that too requires more money. I'm gonna wait first for our money to come in, and then we'll see what goes on. I just really hope that America doesn't quit on us, because that is really bad timing. Like, come on, game.
Incoming transmission.
Please. Oh, thanks, Meg. Oh, actually down a section. That's good to know. Be great to let a UFO escape, but all of the monies, pretty nice. People are looking pretty good in there. Those that have to be cool. So how much do I have? How much is it giving me? Oh boy, all that money. Okay. Foundry. Still need weapon fragments and Elerium for that, but I think, can I? Do I have... I have the money for a satellite nexus. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. I'm going to put it right here. 25 alloys, because I have 101 of them, and 2 UFO flight computers. Let's build it. Will take 21 days. Oh boy, build it now then. And build by items. So the first thing I want is a plasma pistol, if I can get it. Ooh, particle cannons. No, it doesn't look like I... Oh, there you are. 7 Elerium, 14 alloys. It's kinda dear, honestly. Yeah. We only need money and, we only need money and a bunch of meld to get our upgrades for our troops, so... To the Gene Lab, add Soldier, Hex, and let's give you Mimetic Skin. Because, oh boy. Either that or Depth Perception, which will just be ludicrous with Hex. Like, they will just never miss there. But let's go with Mimetic Skin or Muscle Fiber Density. See, without the need for ladders or other climbing aids. Basically, that would mean that Hex can jump a building without having to engage their flight, which is advantageous in longer missions. But we'll go with Mimetic Skin. And are there any others I can add? Can I just add a whole bunch in one go? I wonder. Yes, I can. I can just add a whole bunch in one go. That's pretty awesome. So, I'm just gonna, like, completely tool up Hex here. Secondary out, nope, that. And that. So, there we go, that's Hex. Confirm. Bats implant, yada yada yada, will take 15 days and cost a whole ton. Please confirm.
I'll have the selected volunteer sent to surgical prep immediately. Once the genetic modification is complete, I will notify you directly.
So Hex is going to be my first genetic op. We'll see how it turns out. I've never been much a fan of the genetic stuff. I've always been more of a mech fan. But we'll see how it turns up. Anyways, our covert op has been done. Let's see. Finish setting up the encoder and transmit Exalt inbound. Protect the intel assets by limiting all Exalt forces in the AO. So it's kill everybody, basically. Okay.
Confident that you'll handle this matter with
let's see. Okay, we're bringing Tectonic, apparently. Ustream, I definitely want to bring Gaza and Bernard. Let's clear Bernard. Let's bring in, I don't know, somebody else. Maybe one of the new heavies. Mikhail, or Caesar Garza. Let's bring in Garza. Let's have Sox bring his brother along for this. How's that? Gmods? Oh wow! Apparently I can practically add them from here. That's interesting. Loadout. So, let's give you Carapace. Don't have anything special for you, I'm afraid, but I can at least give you alien grenades and a nanofiber vest. I'm almost tempted to... Well, actually, no, I can't disarm Adams for this. But we do actually have 2 heavies, 3 like 2 heavies, no 3 heavies because we've got we've got Tectonic along with us. Can we bring anybody else? We've already got Evar. Ugh. No, unfortunately, our selection's kind of grim. But let's bring along a Goliath. Because Goliath's always nice. Like Goliaths. And that would seem to be everything. Okay, so my plan, I guess, is Johansson gets us a nice forward point. Gaza and the Goliath meet up with Diaz. Everybody else, murder. Everybody else is on murdering duties. Go.
Strike one. Prepare for...
So where are we? What's the map?
We're moving to eliminate an assault cell currently operating within the United States.
Not a
We'll need to
magnificent
protect
one.
our assets in this area in order to secure the necessary intel.
Okay, this is a tanking mission, basically. We basically have to stick around. Which means there's going to be a lot of time-lapsing, so hope you enjoy.
Our operative was in position to transmit the data they'd acquired when Exalt forces moved into their AO. The encoder is currently shielding our transmitter's position, but if Exalt manages to hack the encoder, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact will be lost.
Yes? I'm not 100% happy with this place. And yeah, there's nowhere I can hook to, so kind of would have needed, we would have preferred to have Hex along, I guess. Eek. Okay, well we need to get towards the encoder. So we'll put Plasma Sniper Rifle Evar on the encoder over here. And let's get the Gaza brothers up there as well. And let's see, you head over here. Shivs always move first because that way you always get their actual cover bonus when people move up next to them. If they move into place afterwards, not so much. Not so much. Okay, let's not have you dash... Well, let's not have you run and gun just yet, but let me put you in cover over here.
Exalt has a number of communications relays nearby. If our operative can get in close to one and use the encryption keys recovered with the enemy data,
Do
they
they?
should be able to temporarily disable Exalt's comm systems.
Oh, you must be reading that. Okay. Okay, Adams, you go with the Shiv.
Running.
Actually, do I want the Shiv? Do I want him going with the Shiv? That's a point. I've just kind of realized if I have Adams going with the Shiv, then the bulk of firepower is with Diaz, which is not necessarily good if I'm trying to hold a point. I'm not 100% certain. But let's see. Let's get you... Let's get people actually into a position where I can decide a little easier. Don't have much Overwatch right now, but yeah. Diaz, I have good news. In your absence, we bought a plasma pistol.
Someone is attempting to access the encoder, Commander. We can't
Well, I'm
allow
hesitating.
Exalt to hack that equipment or they're going to locate the transmitter.
I don't see him. Like, I apparently have no eyes on this person. Okay, Gaza. Bro, Gaza. Where's... Come on, there you are. There's Evar. Oh, there's no cover there at all. Ugh. And I can't... I can get you up here, that's something. Which is good, actually, because otherwise you'd have to dash to there. Okay, let's put you up here. Please tell me this gives you sight of whoever's in there. Nope, no it doesn't. Great.
I think I heard something. Aye.
Is that cover? It's half cover. You're gonna have a really rough day. Okay. You. Okay then. Well, you can really do some damage to these guys over here, but you've moved so you can't use your rocket. 47, 47, 47, ugh. I guess... take the one who probably has the better shot on you. Go! Miss, of course, because 47 isn't much.
Enemy is still alive.
Okay, Gaza, now would be a good time for run and gun.
Time to motor.
Especially since you've got a plasma rifle. Still working on plasma tools for you, but you should have it nice. Okay, that will nearly kill a dude. Actually, can nearly kill almost all of them. But rapid fire, you will definitely kill at least one of them. Which is good, because you can give your bro some cover. Go. Please. Nice. We don't get fragments from these guys, but you know, we can pray. Okay. There's cover there if I make you run and gun. And I kinda honestly need you to run and gun.
Let's do this.
Because having people next to that thing is not good for us. Okay, 60, 60. It ain't great, I'll be honest, but if you kill him, they're out of here, so let's go. Good. Good. Very nice. Encoder secure. Let's get the shiv. We ideally want it to be overwatched, but we'll put it around here. Gives you some cover, well, some additional cover at least, and a bit of fire support as well, because that will do a lot more damage than Diaz can do with their gun. And Adams, I guess we'll stick you over here. So there's one dude left over there, and then we play the waiting game. Calling in friends? Oh, you're moving. Okay. And now Diaz gets a reaction shot. Okay. Don't worry, it'll be a lot better with a plasma pistol. I got bad news for you, mate. You've got basically everybody at you. Ooh. Can your brother make up the remainder, I wonder?
Aye, aye, Commander.
64%. Please. Hack blocked. Well, that's something. Hack blocked as long as you're shooting at somebody. But hack blocked. Okay, Johansson, can I put you anywhere? Anywhere better. I wish I could put you up here. Actually, up here would be great. But it looks like I'm a bit of a ways away from there. Actually, I can make you dash over there. I'm just gonna put you here for the moment. You have a fair bit of health. I think you could take potentially a shot from somebody.
Aye, aye.
And I'll move him up there next turn. Okay, 75%. Kill him. Stone dead. That dude hit the ground faster than gravity should allow. Which is good for me.
I feel, Commander.
Okay, everybody, Overwatch. And here, no doubt, begins the part where there's a lot of fast forwarding to people dying.
Commander, we've got multiple hostiles inbound on Strike 1's position. Enemy reinforcements are closing in.
That is a lot of dudes suddenly. Poor Shiv. Okay then. That's a lot of dudes. You need to worry about this guy. Yeah, if you can manage this, you'll kill him, so please. Thank you! Nicely done, Diaz. Proving that a skilled soldier, even with bad equipment, can actually still make a pretty significant difference. Can I get you some better cover? Yes, I can.
On my way.
I think I'm hearing a generator there. So do I kill that guy, or do I kill one of these two? I'm guessing we go with the guy who's currently sat square inside of here. 64% though, it's not grand. To be honest. Critical! Didn't matter. Oh, hey, we get some fragments. Hehe. Good to know. And let's get Gaza in here. 60%. You can actually one-hit him. That's a possibility. I really doubt it, but you could one-hit him. Nope, you missed. Pity that. What's your shot on him like? 85? And you will quite definitely murder him. Ooh, let's take it. Yeah, he's dead. Ooh, and he hit the ground slower than gravity should allow. Not going to complain.
Roger that. Scanning.
And Shiribu, you go on. Go fortress. So there's 2 dudes left. And we have somebody blocking capture.
They're on the move.
I get nice items. Oh, that's nice. Ouch. Yep. Nice try.
That was close.
I don't know what happened to that building, but apparently we murdered it. That's that vehicle. Okay then. So you can. Do I want to maybe kill or definitely kill? Actually, I'm carrying a grenade, aren't I? Yeah. Can I get a grenade over here? Yes, I can. And destroy some of their potential cover in the process. Enjoy. One of you is definitely dying. The other dies next in my next troop. And now you have no cover too, so enjoy that. I will. Good night. That's what a grenade is for. Removing cover and problematic instruments.
On Overwatch.
Hostile contacts closing on Strike 1's position, Commander.
Well, there's one of them. Wasn't expecting much from him. He's new. Ooh. Free and dead. And this is the furthest out I think I've ever seen somebody zoom. Oh dude, you picked a bad spot. You picked a really bad spot. Yep. Pity. Don't know how you missed that, but maybe he was spooked. I don't know. Apparently I can shoot him. Oh no, I can't shoot him, but I can shoot folks. I'll take the rapid fire. Good. Also good.
Kill confirmed. I'm running low on ammo.
And then there was one. Okay, can you get up here, please? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. In fact, you can be right next to this guy. Sir, you're about to have a really, really bad day. Ooh, 70%. Well, here we go. Don't miss. Good. Very nice. I hope XCOM 2 has a button to just put everybody on Overwatch, because geez, this takes a bit.
It looks like this is the last of the hostile reinforcements, Commander. We just need to hold out a little longer.
And Johansson. There we go. Oh, and yep. It's the last of the reinforcements, and hardly any of them's actually survived coming into the map. Nice work, Squatty. Nice work.
My ammo's running low.
That's kind of fine. I'm probably going to be, like, shooting a rocket at you very soon. Yeah, looks like there's two guys down there. Okay, and... sniper. No, what can I do with him? Where's the Squatty? Whoop. Okay, Adams also gets a reaction shot. Adams is being a bit lazy with his reaction shots.
Bye-bye.
Oh no, he's dead. That's good. Plasma weaponry. People just don't know how to deal with it. Okay, let's get a rocket up here. About there. Should cover at least one of these targets. Nice. Okay, Adams. If you'd like to move over here, please. The only side that actually has targets.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And Ustream, since we know these are the last guys, let's put you over here. Get a bit better vantage point. Diaz and the ship can just sit tight. There's not really much point moving.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Does Johansson still have ammunition? Yes, plenty of it.
Overwatch.
Okay, boys, make your move. It's pretty much guaranteed to be your last.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
Not for long. Yep.
Commander,
Good work,
the
Squatty.
transmitter has been secured and we're not picking up any other Exalt forces moving in the area. Another job well done.
Nice. So, I'm hoping somebody gets a promotion from that, namely Squatty, but we'll see. Squatty Gaza. Squaza? No, that doesn't work. And also, that should reduce the panic in the US, so yay. Hey! And, okay, you're apparently being quiet, okay, fine. Okay, been promoted to Colonel! So, what do you get? Immunity to critical hits, or activating rune gun now also grants possibility to critical chance. Or critical damage, rather, not chance. So I'm gonna look with resilience. And there you are! Ustream, you are now a proper response to the fall of Twitch. Good to have you aboard. Cesar Garza kills 1, missions 1. Must have killed one of the guys with his rocket. Okay, so Exalt base is not in one of the world's 5 most populous countries. I actually don't know if that helps me in the slightest bit.
Exalt intel decryption complete.
Let's take a look.
Eliminating statistical improbabilities for possible Exalt location.
Ooh, I can turn the glow on and off. Didn't know I could do that. Situation room, covert ops. So, Japan, Germany, France, or Mexico? I have no idea. It could easily be any of these, and I don't particularly want to upset any of them. Oh. But let me see. We've got gene modification finishing in 2 weeks. Request from Africa in 14 days. Satellite nexus in 3 weeks. How many satellites do we happen to have?
Satellite uplink facilities
1.
at
Okay,
maximum
let's order some
capacity.
satellites then.
Additional uplink required.
Build by items. Satellite. Let's buy a couple of them. There we go. Oh, I really want to buy some stuff here, but really the Firestorm's the only one that's worth anything. Actually, I can afford a couple of Firestorms. There's a fort. Actually, no, I can afford 1 Firestorm because of the Illyria cost. Ugh. And it's still going to be a while before I get hold of a of the materials to get the Shiv plasma. But plasma pistol, nice. Plasma sniper rifle, can't afford plasma, can't afford. In research, start new research because we've currently got none. Alloy cannon requires 40 weapon fragments. Ugh. But we'll get it in like 5 days once we've got that. 11 more. Apparently my progress in this game is illegal. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time.